Hey y'all, it's Brandon. I wanted to drop in before this week's episode with a couple of quick announcements. First, during the recording of this week's episode, we ran into some technical difficulties, and as a result, the episode will abruptly end after the first question in our Q&A segment. Don't worry, we've ironed out all the kinks and we're ready to go moving forward. Also, our next episode will premiere on Wednesday, April 5th due to scheduling conflicts. We'll be back with a full month of fresh topics, new guests, and Shauna's monthly Q&A episode. Don't tell her I told y'all this, but I'm still working on a way to get 6 brown chicks banished from her memory. I'll let y'all know how that goes as time goes on. If you have any questions for us, feel free to drop a comment on our social media pages. We're on Instagram and Twitter at WandaPod_. You can also find us on Facebook. Just search for Wine and Audacity, the podcast. Or, of course, as we say in every episode, you can shoot us an email at askwandapod@gmail.com. That's ASKWANDAPOD@gmail.com. On behalf of Shauna, Kiana, and myself, thank you for listening to Wine and Audacity, the podcast. And now, here's episode 110.
I've done it. It doesn't always pan out really great, especially when they messing with other bitches on the job too. You did. You the real MVP. Oh,
yeah, we got that. Oh, you are king the camera now. We caught all of that. Oh, you quiet all of a sudden.
Huh?
Was that a little bit too much information?
We ain't say no names, no face, no case.
I can take everything out before the hand. I'll take everything out before that because I don't want y'all getting in trouble.
Okay.
I'll think about it. Anyway.
Oh my God.
It was a legit ticket. It was legit.
But people can parse together from clues the shit that you do.
Not y'all putting together Blue's Clues.
You have figured out Blue's Clues because you are very smart.
I'm gonna cut that out too. Look, help me protect y'all from all of us talking shit.
I need my little bit of job.
Right.
Until this podcast
people have lost their jobs for a lot less.
And some folks that need to lose their jobs that haven't.
Can you do that for me?
Me and my insurgents don't do that.
I sure can if you can cover my mortgage, my car payment, my insurance, car insurance. If you can cover all of that for
and
the
all
rest
the
of my
food
life.
that my teenager eating, that nigga is 100 pounds.
Anyway, welcome to this week's episode of Wine and Audacity, the podcast. I'm your host, Brandon Sicard, and I'm joined by 2 of my favorite people in the world. How y'all feeling this week?
All right. I was getting ready to say the same thing.
Well, how you feeling? You all right too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm straight. I'm chilling.
I done had a little taste of wine. I'm fine.
A little taste. You didn't drink almost a whole damn bottle.
You in my business. Don't do that.
So I keep, this is a bottle of Apothic Crush. I am a fan of the Apothic brand. I'm a fan of the Apothic Inferno. It is, believe, aged in whiskey barrels because I'm a whiskey drinker. So I have here at my house the Rosé, the Crush, the Dark, the Inferno. Yeah, I love Apothic. So
the Crush is my favorite, so I'm gonna have to replace this bottle because I didn't drink this whole thing too.
I know you will. I know you're good for it. That's fine.
I'm going home and do the running man.
It's fine because the bottle's covered in dust, so clearly it's been sitting here long enough because I have all this liquor in my house and I rarely drink it. So
there are sober people in Africa. I'm drinking on their behalf.
Anyway, this episode. So we didn't tell y'all last week. We took a short break for the second week. In March, I forgot what month it is. You know, with us being adults and certain people having kids and other responsibilities,
and we had to celebrate Key's birthday.
And Shauna had to leave a wig on the doorknob like she normally does.
First of all, fuck you.
Love you too.
You talking about my wig? It was on the dresser this time.
Oh, okay. Upgrade.
I'm classy.
Oh, upgrade. So, sometimes, with 3 adults with lives and families and things, we run into scheduling conflicts and we may not be able to record that week. But we are back this week with a new episode.
Back like we never left.
Did y'all miss us? I think y'all did. But in the event that y'all didn't, we don't care because we still here and you listening, so that must mean you did anyway, regardless of what you
all
said.
this sunshine.
So let's, after last week's heavy topic, or somewhat heavy topic, even though there were a lot of laughs in it, I wanted to come back and just have do something fun, do something light, something maybe quick. Hopefully this won't be another 2-hour episode because I got somewhere to be in a couple hours.
We helped somebody get through 2 hours of their workday with that episode. That's all I'm saying.
I know we did. I did. And if you look, if you know, we hear the feedback from family and friends and people that, you know, that we love, and we appreciate all y'all for listening. But look, check this out, right? We know you in the app, whatever app you use, if you on Spreaker, on Facebook, on Spotify, figure out what app, whatever app you use, and go up to the top where the name of the podcast is and look for the rating. We need as many 5-star ratings as possible.
Facts.
We need as many reviews as possible. The more reviews and positive ratings we get, that's more promotion for us. That could get us on, you know, Apple's podcast homepage with all the other big names like The Read and The Friend Zone and Horrible Decisions and all these other podcasts. Did that's with Deval and Kadeem.
Yes, love
podcasts
them.
that I listen to and, you know, I was inspired by. So yeah, just like, comment, subscribe, which I'm pretty sure y'all have at this point. Leave us comments, leave us a 5-star rating. Let us know what you think.
We are okay with feedback.
Yes.
We can take constructive criticism.
Yes. And even if it's a 4-star review, leave that too. You know, we want your honest opinion. We're open to topic suggestions. We're open to feedback. If something,
absolutely.
If you listen to other podcasts and maybe a different thing that they do might work for us, let us know. We're open to it. Just be respectful.
Or if anything we have talked about has helped y'all, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
That makes us feel good.
Yeah. And then it keeps the battery in the back so we can keep going and talking mess between the good stuff.
Yes.
So this week, I wanted to do something a bit different. Like I said, after last week's heavy topic, I wanted to do something light, something fun. We could spend more time laughing and less time being all introspective and fun. You know, balance for the sake of balance. Mm-hmm. And I found these questions that I want to ask my lovely co-host. So if you listen to our introductory episode called The Introduction, obviously, I did a quick Q&A. Well, we did a quick Q&A, but we asked each other questions just so you can get to learn more about us and our personalities. But I found another one. And on this one, we're just going to ask each other random questions, and we're going to see what happens. And hopefully, you know, we'll learn more about each other than we already know. And yeah. So y'all ready to get started on this topic?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Okay. All right. So since I like one thing we did in our last episode with rock, paper, scissors. So since I'm answering the questions, y'all go ahead so I can know who I'm answering this question to or asking this question to.
Damn it, Jim.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. Which TV or movie character reminds you of yourself and why?
Ooh.
I'm glad that's not my question.
Okay. I would say personality-wise, it would be Danny from Sisters.
I don't watch it, so I don't know.
Y'all. So she is. Y'all know how I'm like real bold and loud and extra, and she reminds me a lot of myself. Her petty matches my petty, and you know I love petty. To an extent, I feel like she kind of reminds me of myself. Somebody once told me that I reminded them of Kim Whitley.
Tonya?
Yes. And then the dude we grew up with said I reminded him of Tonya from In the House, Kim Wayne's character.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
I could see Kim Whitley.
But yeah, I have a cousin who, I promise you, I can't remember the last time this Negro called me by my name. He calls me Kim. He will not call me. He was like, you look like her, you act like her, and then you got the big hair, and y'all animated, and y'all this. And I was like, well, can I borrow a couple dollars? Like, can I make a little bit of her money?
You know what?
But yeah, if that's the first character that popped in my head was Danny from Sisters.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ready for your question, man?
Oh, I thought this was all Shauna.
No, I'm bouncing. But also, the good thing about this is, I think I turned my mic down. I did turn my mic down. See, I need to stop. I'm going to turn it to Shauna, so I'm muting myself by accident, like she did that one time.
You don't know how to let shit go.
I never.
It was one time.
And you ain't lived it down since.
One time.
11 billion episodes later, I'm still talking about
this
it.
Is some shit.
But you, we're going to do the same thing. So once I ask my 2 questions, I'm going to pass the phone to the person that lost. It would be you. Me and Keo do rock, paper, scissors, and then we'll a question each, and we'll rotate that way.
Okay.
Look at me trying to get out of it. I'm like, why don't we just go clockwise?
Okay, we can do clockwise. And I'm picking just this is at least maybe 100 questions, but I'm picking 2 random ones.
Okay.
And then I'll give you this, and you can ask. This is from Thought Catalog. This is just a list of conversation starters, and this is where I'm pulling the questions from. So, you ready for your question?
Okay.
Okay. What is your most bizarre pet peeve?
You know, that's a difficult question because I really don't like people. So most people are my pet peeve.
Okay.
But most bizarre.
No, she really don't like people though.
Most bizarre. I don't know. Because I don't even think the things that bother me are really bizarre.
Okay.
I really have to think about that one. I would have to come back to that because I mean, I'm one of those people where I'm a person for the people. I don't like to see people do things to other people. So even when it doesn't have anything to do with me, it still annoys me. Like, it annoys me when people go out their way to like be nasty to homeless people.
For no reason.
Like that annoys me. That
I would call
annoys
that
me.
bizarre, but that is kind of a pet peeve.
Is that a pet peeve?
I would believe it is.
Okay.
Like it almost like sends me into a rage.
You boil your potatoes, grind your gears.
That butters my muffin.
Wait, that was old as fuck, me.
Yeah.
That butters your muffin.
God damn it, that butters my muffin.
I feel like I should get another question because I really didn't
Okay,
answer that one.
what is a pet peeve that you have in general, not related to other people? Like, for example, one of my pet peeves is when people double park in front of open parking spaces.
Oh, that makes my ass itch.
That, like, pull into the motherfucker spot.
That makes my ass itch. They blocked the whole freaking street and there's a whole parking space right there. What are you doing, Geraldine?
Get out the travel lane, move, and pull into the parking.
And then they catch an attitude
spots.
when you blow the horn at them. Lady, I will go on my trunk on you. Don't play with me. Play with something safer.
Ain't nothing back there but an umbrella, but okay.
Not an umbrella. You know what?
one of mine is when when you're like in a store or something and somebody rushes to get in front of you just to walk slow. Like,
So
why
I'm
couldn't
not
you
wrong
have
for wanting to
waited
trip 'em.
until I walk by?
Right.
Before you get in front of me, all of a sudden you pushing this cart real slow,
Like
slow,
real
and then you
slow.
want to stop and you want to have conversation.
You want
to stop.
much.
Oh, listen, you didn't open a can of worms because listen, I hate when people have to make a complete stop to turn into a parking lot.
Yeah.
They stop and then they slowly turn. They bitch, move out the way.
And I'm blowing the horn now. I'm the one with road rage.
Yeah.
But you know what I do about that car thing? I accidentally on purpose hit this lady on the back of her heels. You ever been hit on the back of your heels with a car?
Oh, yeah.
That shit hurts.
Oh, yeah.
I said, oh, I am so sorry, Sarah. I'm sorry.
Okay, so to not be a wet blanket, do you want us to do rock, paper, scissors to see who?
We just did it.
I feel like I'm okay. Maybe I was too far
You
back.
think it might be too far back, but yeah.
To ask you a
That's
question.
a lot of feedback.
It is.
I mean, we can continue with the.
That's good.
We can continue with rock, paper, scissors if we're going to do that. We can do that because that was kind of fun.
All right, come on, B.
Damn.
Yay! So I get to ask a question to both of y'all.
Mm-hmm. But you can pick any question you want off the list.
You got to start with me first because apparently I lost. I am on a losing
Twice.
streak today. Maybe I'm going to hit the lottery or some shit.
Yeah, you better play tonight.
Listen, I got to check my Mega Million ticket. I can't remember what day I bought it for. I ain't checked it yet. We might be millionaires tomorrow, yo.
I like this, but I don't like it because I feel like I already know the answer.
Well, pick something that's, there's a lot of them on there, so you can pick whatever one you want.
It's probably shit that you know the answer to. We've been friends for 30 years.
No, but I do know the answer for you, so I'm going to save that for Brandon. Well, what is your go-to joke?
Do I have one? Oh, God.
You mentioned Insurgents a lot, Cat Williams.
I do miss it because that shit was funny.
I got one in mind. I just want to see.
Friend.
I got one in mind. I wonder if she's going to say it.
Okay.
I did tell somebody one day that their breath smelled like horse hiccup.
What?
Damn, it was another one I always say. It always make Kiana laugh, and I can't remember what it was. My comedy is random. So I'll say the most random things, and then I'll look at them like they crazy because they're laughing at me, and I'm like, what I say?
Oh, you know which one, girl.
I do. What was it? What was it?
I don't know that one.
What you said to your baby daddy?
Oh. So one time, I remember this one because Kiana was in tears. She was hyperventilating.
Yeah.
One particular day, my son's father upset me, and he's a heavy-set guy. So I told him that, and he came to the door. And he had no shirt on. And I was like, damn, you look like you need to cross your heart, bro. And Kiana was in the car with me that day. And I didn't know that she heard me. And she was like, wait, what? He made me mad that day. And I just, listen, y'all, I promise you, I'm not this much of an asshole. They make me out to be, but
you did that to your damn self. Didn't nobody say that to you? You did that to yourself,
but
man.
I say the most random shit. The funny part about that day was I was sober, so it just came out. He upset my nerves, so that's what I said. And he said, "Yo, fuck you," and he closed the door.
I don't know what she gonna ask me, but go ahead, Kiana.
It's light. Don't worry.
Okay.
What makes you smile without fail?
Oh damn, I'm loud. I don't random funny stuff, funny videos I find on TikTok.
I can answer that.
What?
Dad jokes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dad jokes.
Oh yeah.
He calls me at least once a week with a dad joke.
Oh, I don't think I told you this one, but I called Trey for this one. He was like, Uncle Brandon, I know that already. I said, nigga, you stole my thunder. Get off my damn phone. Phone was like, called like 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you call a cow with no legs?
Oh, you did tell me this one because you threw me off because I didn't know it.
Right.
I didn't know it.
Right.
But yeah, my kid knew it, and he was like, you know what, bye, Trey. He stole his thunder.
Stole my thunder. Yeah, I love it. I'm at the age where I can appreciate a good dad joke. And I'll be cracking up like a fool, just in here cackling at myself before I call Shauna with my
he go, I said, oh shit.
That's how you know what's coming.
Oh yeah. Without fail.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what
you ready?
it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, y'all.
Dang it.
All right.
2 for 2 or 3 for 3. Go ahead.
Let's see. Ooh, I think I know the answer to this one. Wait a minute. Tell me an embarrassing yet funny story. I feel like I know this story.
Oh my goodness, I think I know.
Picture it. Baltimore. 2004.
He stole my line. He stole my line.
I knew it.
Senior Prom was such a fun time. Not for me, but for other people. So let's start off way back when. What not Carlton Banks? The clip he used as we reflect on yesteryear. Yeah. My senior prom was a night of just foolishness.
Foolishness.
It was just bad. If it was like it could have been an SNL skit. So let's start off at the day. So our prom was on a Friday that year.
It was.
And of course, prom night, the expectation, or what I guess a tradition at our high school, I was about to say the name, but I'm not going to, was that the seniors show up for first period and everybody just leaves. So
yeah,
and en masse, literally, you get on the roll for the day. And administration wouldn't stop anybody. They literally waving at people leaving out the door because the entrance to the school was literally.
I went to school with rollers in my hand, a scarf on.
Right. People would literally go to school. And the office was right next to the main entrance to the school. So literally after first period, when classes were changing, you just saw seniors leaving en masse, and people, the admin in the office was waving like, "Bye, y'all, have fun tonight." So I left.
We just had to show up to school that day, or we couldn't get in.
Right. We had to show up for school that day. So we all stayed for first period. I said it like 4 times. Move past it. So I left and I had a date for prom. Everything was nice. I don't know if I wasn't paying attention or wasn't whatever, but I wasn't able to get into the limo with Key and Shauna and our other friends. So I ended up having to borrow my cousin's car because I had my license. So I was like, well, can I borrow your car?
No,
I was
Key
like,
wasn't in a limo with us. It was Rodney.
Oh, yeah.
Rodney shared a limo.
Yeah. And I was like, well, I'll put gas in it and water. She was like, what? Here you go. Bring it back in one piece. So I was like, say less. Thank you. So I did that. I went with a friend of mine at the time. We're cool on Facebook. I don't really talk to her anymore, but we plan to go as friends. From what I remember, she called me like around noon or 1 o'clock that afternoon and told me that she couldn't go to prom because her and her mother had gotten into a fight.
A fist fight, right?
I think it was a physical fight. I think they got into a fight, so she wasn't able to go to prom. I was like, okay, that's fine, whatever. So, I put on my best rented tuxedo from Men's Warehouse, because I was...
Baby, not Men's Warehouse. Come on through.
I was a Thickums back in... I'm still a Thickums. I'm built like a refrigerator now, but I was a Thickums back in high school. I was husky, I was 16. I was 17 wearing grown man clothes. Well, I damn near was one. But anyway... so that we're fine. You can't make it. It's cool. Hope everything's all right. I'm still gonna go to prom and enjoy my damn self. So I went to prom and, I didn't have a date. Me and Shauna ended up taking pictures together for prom. So I think we oddly enough wound up matching. We wound up matching.
Did. His vest and his tie and shit ended up matching my dress.
And I was like, well, since you're here, she was like, okay. So we took pictures all hugged up like we was a couple, which we were not, clearly.
With the real prom pose.
On the side, grinning like. So we got there.
And coincidentally enough, my aunt was the photo person because she worked for Life Touch back then. One of my aunts.
I don't know where. I think those pictures are at my mother's house in like a buried in a box.
Mine at our little house.
I don't know where my.
She got it displayed, and I told her to take it down because my makeup was awful.
Because I think my mother bought a package, and then we never gave them to anybody. Yep. She got the package and they sat in the envelope. Yeah. So we got there to prom relatively early. And so we took our pictures. I was like, all right, well, shit, we about to dance. And I was out on the floor cutting the rug. I was hitting, I don't know, the funky chicken, like I was on Soul Train.
Nigga, we was stepping in the name of love.
Oh, that was before. That was
before we canceled, Robert.
Before the aura was canceled. But we was out there doing the step. We was moving and dancing. And Aaron, who we mentioned on every episode, his date, she crept up behind me. She was like, Brandon. I said, what? I ain't stopped dancing.
You was in that business. Step.
Right.
Step.
So she's like, Brandon, you got pants. I was like, what happened with my pants?
Just played straight up the crack of his ass.
No, it wasn't the crack of my ass. It was the inner seam. So it split from my crotch
all the way down
the
your
seam
leg
to my ankle. And I was like, oh, shit.
I said, you done start on a new style. Act like play it off.
Now, mind you, okay, I ain't even tell this. I used to free ball when I was in high school, like often. But something told me to wear a pair of underwear and a pair of shorts that day. So I had on basketball shorts, underwear, and then the tuxedo pants over top, which was probably why they were so fucking tight and they probably ripped. So I was like, I think I went over to the admin. I was thankfully, again, this was like 8:30. Prom had just started. Nobody was really there. The room was empty. So I went over
8 to 12 or something like that.
And I think this happened at like 8:45. Thankfully, we took our pictures early on. Right. So I went over to the admin. He was like, hey, what's going on? He was like, oh, shit. I mean, so what you going?
I got an idea who that was. Go ahead.
Yeah, me too.
He was like, oh, shit. so what you going to do? I said, well, okay, so I have change of clothes for after prom in the car. Can I go change? He was like, yeah, because you can't stay here like that because something might fall out. I said,
not something might fall out.
Something might fall out. I don't know. I said, well, I don't want to take no chance. He said, go ahead. So we told the other, no. So I left. I told Shauna, did I tell you before I left? Or
yeah, you said I'm going to go change. They told me I can go change my clothes. Yeah, so and you wouldn't change. You can't make an with jeans on.
Yeah, so I was this was at the Radisson. Back then it was the Radisson.
They changed the name. No, it's the Radisson then.
It's the Radisson.
It's something else.
It's the Lord Baltimore
now.
Hotel now. It's the Lord Baltimore Hotel.
No, I thought the Lord Baltimore was on the corner. And then that one is, it's two of them. It's one on the corner. That one sits on Baltimore Street.
It's the hotel diagonal from the Baltimore Arena.
Down the street across from the subway station.
Yeah, across from the subway station. I think it's the Lord Baltimore Hotel.
Because there's two of them. It's one on the corner and then it's that.
It's a lot of fucking hotels downtown. But anyway, it was the Radisson when we had our prom 20 years ago. So I'm in the bed. Now, mind you, people are starting to show up. They got on their dresses and feather boas. I will say this. Y'all kids dress like y'all going to the Met Gala nowadays. We dress like we was going to the Source Awards.
Not the Source Awards.
That was the style.
Oh, gosh, that's so accurate.
We dressed like we was going to the Source Awards. Yes, Jesus. I said it. Yes, I did. So I was in the basement of the Radisson Hotel in downtown Baltimore in 2004 between two car doors, taking off that tight-ass suit. I came back in jeans and a t-shirt. So I'm like...
And we kept dancing.
I'm embarrassed as shit. I walk in the front door. The principal's like, oh, whoa, brother, what you doing? Oh, hey, you can't come in here dressed like that. And the assistant vice principal, we locked eyes. He walked in. He was like... He went to the principal's ear and was whispering. He was like, man, I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
You should look. I told you should have just put the jeans on and kept your suit jacket on.
I should have did that. I didn't think about it.
We didn't think about it until after the fact.
Right. So I went in and I went back and I was just sitting. I sat down. I was like, I'm over this. And then my nose started bleeding.
Because he got hot.
I guess I was overheating.
He got overheated.
Got a nosebleed. And I said, wow.
And I was in there looking like casket sharp because my aunt insisted on doing my fucking makeup. And she didn't want me to spend money to get my makeup done. I'm still mad. It's been 20 years.
So I went in the bathroom and, thankfully I didn't get blood on my clothes, but my nose started bleeding. So I left and went in the bathroom and waited for it to stop and came back. And after a while, maybe like an hour or so, I made my way back on the floor and we were all dancing, having fun. I guess I was dancing too hard again, hitting the Running Man or the Hammer Pumps in the Bump choreography because my
Pumps in the bump.
I love this song. My nose started bleeding again. And I was in the bathroom on the phone with my sister. I want to go home. This is a bullshit. I can't breathe. I'm standing here in t-shirt and jeans. Why is my nose still bleeding? It was horrible. She said, well, Brandon, if you want to come home, just come home. My date stood me up. This is just horrible. Who happens? What was this? It was a whole thing. I was in there for 15 minutes. And then after that, everything was fine.
It was fine. You came to the after party for a little bit, then you went home.
No, I stayed. I went to after prom. We went to Double T Diner afterwards.
Well, we had an actual after party.
Yeah, it was in Columbia.
Right?
At the sports thing.
Yeah,
we roller skated and did all stuff. I was fine once I did because everybody
and
else.
that's how we discovered that one of our classmates, he actually came out the closet then.
Well, y'all, it wasn't me.
It wasn't him. We knew he didn't.
We don't have to talk about this every fucking episode.
But no, it was another one of our classmates who we had a feeling about.
We don't have to talk about him here because he ain't here to tell.
It was funny.
We not gonna out nobody because that ain't.
No, we're not out. Like he's out. He been out.
Right, but he's not here. And
that's true.
They don't know him, and but
I'm not gonna say his name. I would never do that.
But somebody else had something else happens. But after that prom was fun. I got home at like 8:00 and then stayed up playing The Sims till like 4 in the afternoon and went to sleep. And that was my senior prom.
I was sheep. I had a hotel room that night. How you get a hotel room and don't get none? Ain't that about some bullshit?
But what happened to you, man? Because you went MIA after prom.
Me and Eshawn left early. And
hey, Shauna.
We went girl. And we hung out with 2 dudes. And that was that. Like, we just hung out. Like, we hung out, and I think we stayed out until maybe 1 in the morning.
Just one?
Yeah. Oh. Because my mama wasn't letting me stay. I mean, listen, it's prom, but my mother still ain't play that. So
I was chilling at the Holiday.
So we hung out with them. Where did we go? We hung out with them, and it was just real chill. And then
you just went home?
Yeah, we went home.
Oh, shit, I didn't get home till I got home like 7:30 the next morning because I was out there skating my ass. I was roller skating and I was like,
see, we didn't go to
we went
y'all didn't go after prom. I did go to after prom.
We went swimming.
I roller skated the whole night.
We did something else. I can't remember.
They had like an arcade in there. I had to go.
My father got us a hotel room. It was just me and my best friend, his date, and then my ex-boyfriend who was a year under us, but I think he thought
he liked them young, huh?
Child, no. Because I always thought the nigga was in the same grade as us. I didn't know. That's why our relationship ain't last. But, he probably thought he was getting something. I turned over and went to sleep on that nigga. Because I had to go to Saturday school the next day. I had to take my final so I could graduate on time. He got even got in bed trying to cuddle. I was like, if you don't get your bright ass away from me, move. Go on about your business. Who the hell told you where we was at anyway? But yeah.
Okay. All right, so
I might be the first person in history who get a hotel room for prom night and don't get no dick. Girl.
All right, so you answering?
No, I got to ask Kid a question. Okay. So this one's gonna be funny. Do you think you'd survive a zombie apocalypse? Why or why not?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You know why? Because I can easily detach myself from people. Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna be emotionally attached. And I'm not above doing what I got to do to survive.
I hear that good shit, sis.
Listen, I will start fire with a battery paper.
This is what happens when you watch all 37 seasons of The Walking Dead.
I know tricks and tips. Like I would survive for a couple. It depends. It depends on what kind of zombie apocalypse. Because if it's like 28 days later, World War Z zombies.
Oh, they run.
They run and climb shit.
Yeah, I'm
Nah, yo.
If
No.
it's Walking Dead zombies before they started climbing and opening doors, then yeah, I would survive that.
Okay. My turn. Oh,
Them runners.
you said no, just take it.
These are them runners.
The Last of Us zombies.
I need to watch it. I still haven't watched it.
Nah, I'm dead the first day.
Okay. All right. So, my turn. Go ahead, John.
Oh, damn, I forgot about this. All right.
Damn. How I keep losing?
I don't know.
This is some bull and or shit. All right, I'm ready.
You sure?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Come on, ask the question, Steve.
What is the cheesiest pickup line that someone has used on you that has actually worked?
That worked?
That worked.
Ooh, hold on. Let me go into my repertoire. Give me a minute. Wait a minute. It wasn't cheesy. They have a dude tell me he was going to stick his tongue in my butt.
Oh, my gosh.
But I didn't take him seriously. I was like, wait, what?
I mean, that works for me.
But it wasn't cheesy, but like I said, I was...
Brandon, don't do that.
We gotta start recording these live because y'all gotta see the stuff that goes on in the background in here while we be just laughing.
Brandon, I'm not even gonna look at you. I can't.
What
But
happened? I ain't doing nothing. I'm just sitting.
normally I would have been like, what? But then I was like, really?
But
Listen,
like
and
that Rihanna, she was like, what? But she was smiling like,
Right.
I want to see what
In my defense, y'all, this nigga was fine as frog's hair. I'm sorry. And I was already scoping him. This nigga looked like Jesus sculpted him out of a Hershey bar, fresh out the factory. It wasn't my fault. Okay, I'm sorry. And for those who want to know, yes, he did.
So, I mean,
Oh my God.
hey, it worked.
It was worth it.
It worked.
It was worth it, baby, because I was looking for that nigga in broad daylight with a searchlight. Like, why you being weird to me?
Oh no, I don't want that.
That was before I got saved, y'all. Hallelujah.
Y'all know she a heathen.
Sometimes God love me the same.
Anyway, Key. This is a fun one. What is the most ridiculous Wi-Fi name that you've ever seen?
Oh, you should ask me that.
The most ridiculous one that I ever saw was I don't know if that's too ridiculous, but I've seen some pretty amazing ones, like Pretty Fly for Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, that's the one I was just thinking about. Somebody that's near our job got that one.
FBI van. What other one?
I saw one that said white van with candy.
Oh my gosh. And I saw another one that said, I was trying to set up my Wi-Fi, right? And I was changing it and it popped up for a second and it was like, yeah, he's with me. Try logging in now.
What?
And I was like, am I saying this correctly? Like, what is that even supposed to mean?
What?
Yeah, like I wanted to know which one of my neighbors that was. Like, which one of y'all creeping?
Creep.
You want to hear?
I never figured it out though.
You want to hear the most ridiculous one I've ever seen, ever heard of? Wireless Pum Pum.
What?
I was like, oh, they must be Jamaican.
Yes, you know automatically.
Because all I thought about just now was Spice song.
The boom,
The boom boom. Tiger head, black China, boom boom, go to Cali, boom boom. Like I was like, wait, what?
She really made a whole song out of it. Like,
Yes.
Okay. And then Shauna's question.
You asked her question already, didn't you?
Did I? No, I asked you.
No, you just asked me
Yeah,
what
you
was
asked
the
her first, 'cause
cheesiest pickup line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Okay, so who's turn? So it's
she
cheating.
loud.
I lost it.
okay. You about to lose again?
I won.
No, that don't count because you put your hand out after my hand was out.
So
Best.
Damn.
So shit. Damn.
I won.
Yeah, finally.
I won. I am the champion of the world.
Girl.
Oh my gosh.
See, here we go.
Oh, this is about to be
But yeah,
funny.
that wireless Pum Pum was like, does it just float through the air? It's land on you?
I'm confusion.
I was like, yeah, they gotta be Jamaican. They got to be. That should be the episode name. Wireless
Pum
Pum.
I'm with it. Y'all.
Okay, that's gonna be
I'm
episode
with
name.
it.
Wireless Pum Pum.
What was your favorite cartoon as a kid?
Doug. I love Doug was
the shit.
Doug was my favorite cartoon. And then Doug. Yeah,
Doug was the shit.
Yeah, I love Doug.
Yeah.
But Doug gave us the jam from the Beats, Killer Tofu. And to this day, at 36 years old,
Not Killer Tofu.
if I heard that song, you Killer Tofu, he ain't.
Now I feel like I want to go back and watch that.
I'm gonna find that shit somewhere. Why is that on? Is that on Disney Plus?
Yeah, it should be. Well, I think.
Oh shit! I just canceled my Disney Plus. Let me get this
I
shit
think
back.
the Disney seasons are definitely on there, but I don't know if the Nickelodeon seasons are on.
I need to go back and get that.
But they should be on Paramount Plus because that's owned by Viacom. So
Okay.
Well, she laughing.
Oh shit!
It's gonna
She
be
laughing.
good. It's gonna be good.
Because I'm anticipating this answer.
Y'all pray for me.
What was the funniest movie you've seen?
Don't judge me. The funniest movie I've ever seen in my life is What's Love Got to Do with It.
I knew she was going to say
That movie was a comedy.
That wasn't a
I don't give a fuck
comedy.
what none of y'all say. Don't judge me, judge your mama. That was a comedy. Where else can you get a motherfucker telling you, if you die, I'ma kill you? You hear me, bitch? Bitch, I'm already dead. How is the fuck is you gonna kill me?
It's gonna revive you and then kill you again.
What kind of...
I just want to say for the record, man, that you was holding that microphone like you was about to do 2-hand twists.
Baby, it's been a while. I had a flashback.
Clearly,
It's been a while.
You gripping.
Oh, you right. Ooh, never mind.
Oh,
Yeah,
we got an update.
I forgot.
Oh.
We'll talk about it later.
Oh.
I had to be a whore the other day.
I didn't know this update.
We'll talk about it in a minute.
Okay. I know it's other people.
Hallelujah.
Look, we was at the bar one time, right? and Shauna is so random. Like we could be just chilling, it's quiet, and then Shauna would say something out the blue, and it'll be like hilarious. Like
I just would.
When
In my defense, we got free drinks that night.
when we were talking about the go-to joke earlier, the one that really, really gets me every time too was when she just was like, why white people be allergic to random stuff like the stuff that make jelly purple? Like she said stuff like that, right? So we sitting at the bar and she just randomly go, I don't care what nobody say. What's love got to do with it was a comedy? Because how you gonna tell somebody find your ass and then you tell them you gonna kill them if they die? Why the guy besides bust out laughing? He just was like no good after that.
He could not get himself together. He said, "What they drinking, yo?" He was like, "Whatever they drink, and put it on my tab." Oh, well, since you said something, listen.
And another motherfucking thing.
Right. we like top show, sir.
Yeah, we definitely got free drinks off of Shauna's
We didn't pay for nothing else for the rest of the night.
I bet y'all did.
We didn't. I was like, listen, I gave examples. I had a PowerPoint presentation. This nigga said, if you die, I'm a key. Then he said, you hear me, bitch? Then he said, next time, I might not take your ass to the motherfucking hospital. What? Sir.
Well, what you say, bitch?
Find your ass.
I mean, that guy beside us was done for.
Like, sir,
he
you
was
gonna go home and
weaving.
watch the movie again and realize that shit is comedy. Another comedy. It's not really a comedy,
it is.
but it's some comedy aspects in that movie. The Color Purple. There is some comedy aspects in the Color
Shauna,
Purple.
answer the next question, please. Go to the next question.
And I'm saying, do you do right by me? The nigga got scared by these 2 fingers. You do right by me, nigga.
Y'all see that meme where they said that's Colin Kaepernick talking to the 49ers? I was done, y'all. I got so many football memes in my phone.
Oh my God.
So many.
What is the next question?
Y'all got rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, yeah.
Who I choose first?
Damn.
Okay.
She cheating. I don't know how she cheating. Shit.
Oh shit. Wait a minute, y'all.
My luck gonna run out soon. I ain't gonna keep winning. I feel it.
Don't jinx yourself.
I'm not. I'm just saying, you know. Just saying.
Technical difficulties. I done unplugged my
Oh, this gonna be silly. This gonna be funny.
Okay.
If you were a candy ball, what candy ball would you be?
Don't say nutrageous. I'ma die. I'm gonna die.
No.
I'm gonna die.
I ain't gonna send them rages. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Twix.
Why?
Because 2 is better than 1.
Think of them damn dad jokes. It was better than 1. That's what he
No,
said.
because 2 is better than.
Ooh, you nasty.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I
ain't
had one.
never done that, but yeah, that sounds. Yeah.
Look, I heard.
I ain't never done
word
that.
on the street is. This one for Key. Oh God, I need new friends. Somebody help me, please. I need to drink some water.
She keeps saying that, but she ain't get no new friends though.
Right. You've been saying it for years.
I don't like people.
Lies.
I don't like people.
Like somebody other name.
These
You
don't
make,
people.
you make a new friend
You my
kind of
business.
sort of every day though. You just don't keep.
Why? I don't.
No, you just don't keep up.
I don't.
No, I mean they're serious. Like she will walk into a restaurant and
And
start
people
talking
like
to random
me
people.
for no reason.
Yeah, I don't talk to people.
They do. They like me for some reason.
Because you're out
The white
there.
lady was my friend last week. She done introduced me to a daughter and everything. And I was like, I just met your mother the other day. But okay. Hey, girl.
Girl.
Dang, I lost key question. Where it go? This one about to be funny. Hold on. What is the worst text that you have ever sent? I know the answer to this, but I'm going to say if
The
she
worst one?
Yes.
I don't know. I sent some pretty nasty texts and I loved all of them.
Nasty?
Yeah, when I say nasty, I mean like you'll never speak to me ever again.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were nasty like the other kind of
Yes.
nasty.
Oh,
Like,
I sent them too. But I mean like, you can't ever look me in the eyes ever again.
I mean,
What's the question again? I gotta think about
What
it.
is the worst text that you've ever sent? I know what this text is, and I just want to see if she's gonna tell what that text was. She wasn't talking to me, and she hurt my feelings.
Well, I told her I got 2 of them. I got a long one and a short one. I told one of them, the only thing that ever changed about me was how little I care about your life.
She did tell him that.
And then there was another one where I basically told him that he was a hoe ass bitch. I should have known from the beginning. Should have never accepted his friend request. He was never worth me. Fuck him. I wish the best for his child, but not for him because he could go to hell, die slow. That he was living off of his repressed childhood issues because his mom was a racist. His mama married a racist, and she cared more about his brother than she cared about him. That all of his insecurities were projected onto me because he knew he was a weak ass bitch that never deserved me. That all of his insecurities about his small dick were right.
Wait, I need liquor now.
Yeah.
Where is the liquor?
All of that was in one text.
I drank this whole bottle of wine by myself.
you did.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, all of that was in one text. But if I write it to you, then you would have to get a
It hurt my
soundboard
feelings.
because you would need that explosion sound. Boom! You would need that because one thing about me is when I don't care anymore, I don't care anymore.
Oh,
like
we know.
the truth is gonna come. I'm just gonna say everything. I'm not gonna spare you anymore. So yeah, that was pretty disgusting.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah. My turn.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. After I was offended, I laughed hard.
Yeah.
You heard my feelings. You weren't even talking to me.
I called her and said, "Bitch, what?" She hurt my feelings.
That's why I don't ever want to get on her
I
bad
had
side.
nothing to do with it, and she hurt my feelings. That nigga needed a hug and some milk.
All right, y'all, go ahead.
Oh, I forgot.
How does bitch get one?
I don't know.
I demand a recount like Florida.
What is the most ridiculous fact you know?
The most ridiculous fact? Do I know any ridiculous facts? I don't think I know any ridiculous facts. The most ridiculous fact I probably know is the fact that my baby daddy is my baby daddy. That's ridiculous.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh. I can't think of a ridiculous fact that I know. Nothing pops in my head right now at this moment.
That would be a hard question for me too. I don't know ridiculous facts. I know useless facts.
Well, what's the most useless fact you know?
Did you know that when we die, our hair and toenails still keep growing?
I did know that. Did you know that when you die that you let out your last gases, like at any random ass moment? Like at any random ass moment, you can just go boom. Like I found that out from watching some kind of documentary. I was like, wait, what? So you can just be in there preparing the body and they start farting? Nigga, they gonna look up. And you remember how the episode was with Bugs Bunny on it and he ran out the room, but his body was still there, but his body was still there. His bones was gone. It would be some shit like that.
I can't.
That would creep me the fuck out.
All right. Let's see. What is the silliest way that you've been injured?
The silliest way I've been injured? I have a bad habit of walking in the dark. I will like not turn the lights on, and next thing you know, something to go boom, and that boom is my foot or my knee or my shin. Hitting like the door jam. Like, how do you hit the door jam?
Hitting your pinky toe.
And ain't nothing worse than that delayed pain that you can't feel it in a minute and then it just comes in like oh.
I am the queen of random bruises.
Ooh wee.
Yeah.
Ooh wee.
I'm like, where did I get this bruise from? And then I'll be like, oh, okay. I did hit my foot in the dark.
Baby.
Oh. Me messing with my child one day because, I got to do that. Dropped my phone like on my foot. This is not really that silly, but dropped my phone on my foot. My foot was sore for like 2 weeks and I had a big green bruise on it. And it was like, he gave me this look. You know how he is.
A green bruise.
Big green bruise. And he looked at me like, that's what you get. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he ain't say it.
He was like,
Yeah. If you ask me to, I did something to him one day, y'all. He probably never gonna forgive me.
I'm my baby.
He got smart with me one day and I was like, watch me catch you when you go to sleep. So when he went to sleep, I beat his ass with a sock.
Poor child.
I rolled a sock up inside of a sock and I wound it up and I tore him up. He jumped up so quick, y'all.
My poor God, baby. I'm calling the people.
That's how I gotta get him, y'all. He don't care about nothing.
Call your godmother next time it happened. Call your godmother. I'm gonna walk down the street and come get you.
No.
Not at that hour.
Shit. I'm gonna get my baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did y'all do it?
Oh, no, my bad.
Wait a minute. I was say, look, you would think we was drinking.
That was slow motion. Come on. Damn.
Okay.
Damn it, Jim.
I feel like I want to give you something easy, but then I don't. What did you think was cool as a kid, but it isn't actually cool now?
Being an adult.
I agree, darling. I agree.
In the words of Chunky Finster, I don't want responsibilities no more.
Responsibility.
I want naps. And peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Mama, I'm sorry.
Well, take me back to being able to sit around the house all summer and not do nothing.
You might have had to go to summer camp because I ain't gonna say no names, but this lady who was my favorite, we was at camp at church. At Great Harvest.
Not church camp.
I never forget, we was at church camp. And they said my bikini was too revealing.
Weren't you skinny? It wasn't nothing to reveal. It wasn't nothing to reveal.
I don't know, but my titties always been titty, So
okay.
Yeah. I got titties before I got anything.
Hey, titties.
Yeah, titties.
I seen them.
Now my back hurt.
Flash me.
I flashed both of them multiple times. My bad. I don't be caring, y'all. I just be like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed. I don't give a shit.
I ain't seen one of them. I ain't seen them in a while. Yeah, so okay.
Not a while.
That's what they look like. Okay.
Titties be titty.
I mean, just in general, not just her specifically. Don't get no ideas.
All right, so Brandon, what is something that across the board everyone looks stupid doing?
Them fucking TikTok dances in public.
I don't disagree.
Y'all look like air traffic controllers having a fucking seizure. Stop it.
Not air traffic controllers.
You look like you're trying to land a fucking jumbo jet. Why are you in the aisle at Target?
At Target.
Doing the snake and then
Pop, lock, and drop it.
What was that dance the little boy was doing in Ticket to the House? But he was... Y'all look ridiculous. We can't hear the music. And then people are going around y'all and you in Costco doing the shoot 'em dance.
Oh, you hear the floor squeaking under their tennis shoes?
They not doing that no more. They doing that little Uzi dance. I just want to rock. I kind of like that one. I'm sorry. That one makes me... my little cousin did that when we was down there for Thanksgiving.
I've never seen that.
I ain't gonna lie. When he did it at the Grammys, I was in the house watching the Grammys last month.
I danced a little bit.
And when the Uzi music started, I came here. I was doing... Now, mind you, I didn't get up out my seat. But I'm home. And I don't know how it worked, but I started moving myself because it's catchy. But y'all look like air traffic controllers. Stop it.
Oh, my gosh. All right.
Finally.
Oh, shit. Finally.
All right.
I told you my luck was going to run out.
This one about to be funny. What topic could you give a 30-minute presentation on without preparation?
How to hide a body. Just saying.
We kid.
Maybe.
We do, but she don't.
No, a 30-minute presentation. On a serious note, I could probably give a 30-minute presentation on serial killers, and that's not a joke.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
On the like, I could give you a 30-minute presentation on the most prolific, what they did, where they are now, their childhoods. I give you all that information within 30 minutes.
That's true. Mm-hmm. That's true.
Okay.
Brandon.
Yes.
What is a random funny thing that happened to you on vacation?
Last vacation I took was... Okay, that was last summer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't nothing happen to me on vacation. I wish I had, exciting stories. Or, I got hollered at by a professional basketball player, or a football NFL player, or something. Or,
baby,
I fell down in front of a restaurant full of people and chipped my tooth and sued the restaurant, won billions. Again, nothing like that happens to me.
Because you be chillaxing.
Literally, I sit around and be looking like,
this is nice.
No, but what happened to me on vacation? Nothing. I can't really think of anything. I don't be doing shit. I'll just be laying low and sleeping in and eating all the good food. Come up with something else. That wasn't a good question. I mean, it was good, but yeah.
All right. What is the strangest date you've been on?
I don't know.
So maybe not strange, but
okay. I met this guy through a social media app. I won't say which one, but it's probably not the one you're thinking. And he was a creep. I didn't really care for this. If you follow me on this app or we've interacted, I've probably told you this story, but he was a huge creep. And
creep
this was,
as in like stalker type creep?
No, like sexual type creep. And it didn't help that he was like short. Anyway.
Not he was short, friend. Not he was a step above a midget.
So y'all taught him counters this, don't you?
Oh no! Not
I
even
know
for
you
me.
fucking lying.
No, he wasn't that shit. I'm just being.
I was about to say
they the ones that be wanting me.
Child.
They be trying to climb this Amazon, baby.
So this was around the time the shake weights were out and the commercials, they were all over the place.
Jesus, fix it.
So we were at the Fridays on Ricestown Road.
Oh Jesus, fix it even more.
And what I learned then was that's where all the homos go to have their dates.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Really? Learned
my kind be
the
in there.
The more you know.
Shooting rainbow. Yeah, my people be in there. Well, I guess they must have been gay night because we was all in there that night. And we would just, I didn't really care for the dude. He was like, you want to hang out? I said, okay, fine. I mean, I wasn't planning on fucking him or anything. He was all right, but he wasn't my type. Mm-hmm. And he just got super sexual. And I was like,
and was that your first time hanging out?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I don't like nothing about it.
He said something. Imagine this was over a decade ago. So, I mean, this was probably like 2009, 2010. Mm-hmm. And, you know, he was making just a lot of innuendos, and I wasn't interested. I was like, Nick, I don't know you. I don't like you like that. And I remember the Shake Weight commercial came on. The reason why I brought it up, he was like, oh, yeah, can you do that? I was like, do what?
Exercise, bitch? Like what?
Yeah. I was like, I'm not interested. So he kept going, and the conversation would change. And they said, Mom, my friend live around the corner. Let's go to his house real quick, and, you know, we can chill at my friend's house. I said, well, I don't know you like that, and I'm good on that. So.
Oh, he thought she was a hoe.
I mean, even if I was, ain't nothing wrong with being a hoe. Ain't nothing wrong with being a hoe.
No, it's nothing wrong with it, but
I mean, I wasn't interested.
Just don't be assuming.
Right.
I mean, if you can assume all you want to, I don't have to do nothing. And I just wasn't interested, and that was probably like the worst. I mean, it was extra. I didn't care for him. That was the first and last time I've seen him. And he randomly popped in like my Facebook like inbox like from the past few months. And I damn sure demoted this shit right from main inbox down to like requests. Was like, oh no.
And should. Because, boy, fuck you.
I mean, he ain't do nothing to me. He's fine. But again, I wasn't interested in it. And we ain't got shit to talk about now. So
that's the worst thing that you can do is automatically go to, I mean, being sexual and not getting to know me. Nigga, you don't know my last name. You don't know what I'm allergic to. You don't know my favorite color.
And look, if the situation was right and I was in the mood to be sexual and I want to just get a little, eat me a appetizer, you know, an appetizer platter sampler thing, and wanted to go home and yeah. Hang on, Ruth. Because I was about to say something, but
I've been at age before.
Okay.
Well, fine. I'll say it. If I wanted to go home and do a little slurper dirt, then that would have been my business.
And sure would have, because
How did you keep doing that?
It's that we need to get a soundboard and them sound.
But the thing is, this has a soundboard on it, so we can record. Maybe
we gonna do it.
Once I figure out how to do it, we can add in sound effects.
That's my favorite one.
We got to have Ron back on so we can get both of y'all doing that at the same time. But yeah,
we did that at Taco Tuesday. We got random drinks sent to us.
All right, so we got. You want to? I think we're at about an hour in.
All right, let's do this
Q&A.
We can do one more question and then do Q&A.
No, let's do Q&A because it's let's do Q&A. Okay, time for Q&A.
Hey y'all, so before I get started, if you have any questions that you want to ask us, you can send them to us via email at askwandapod@gmail.com. That's ASKWANDAPOD@gmail.com. You can also reach us via social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm probably going to be the one to get your questions. Let me know if you want to be anonymous, if you want me to use your first name, last name, if you want me to use first name, last initial, if you really don't just give a shit because you don't care who hear you. Mm-hmm. So, I have two questions. Both my questions this week, this is one of my favorite threads. I don't know why it makes me laugh, but it's the Am I the Asshole thread on Reddit.
Oh, Reddit.
That's one of my favorite threads. So, usually I try to keep in theme with whatever our topic is. This week, it was really just random questions, so I picked a couple random questions. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm. Let's get it.
The first question is, would I be the asshole for not factoring in my ex-husband's financial hardship into our child support agreement? So, this is something that I know about personally because child support is my friend. Because fuck you. I don't get what you're going through. What about what I'm going through? Anyway. So it says, my ex, 38 male, and I, 38 female, have two sons, 15 and 12. Ex lives out of the state. We signed a new custody agreement last month due to the kids' school schedules and both kids requesting less time with dad. The new custody agreement would significantly increase support since the kids will be with me quite a bit more. My ex wants to agree to a reduction from what the state calculation would be due to the financial strain it would cause his family. He just bought a new house and fears he won't be able to afford the mortgage. That wasn't me.
That was me.
I'm just glad it wasn't moaning.
For context, here's a bit of our family lives. My boyfriend and I work full-time to support our family. We live in a cute little house outside of a major city. The kids attend a private school that is better suited to their neurodivergence and learning disabilities than public schools would be. I pay for this entirely with no contribution from my ex. We're a 1-car family because we can't pay tuition and 2 cars. We haven't had a vacation in 3 years. My ex, he and his wife have 5 kids, his 2, her 2, and they're 1 together. They live on 1 income. They have 2 vehicles and a newly built 5-bedroom house. They took their family of 7 on a 2-week vacation to Disney and Universal this summer. Would I be the asshole for not reducing child support for him?
No. I mean, and besides, wouldn't it be up to the judge to talk about what his income is and what he can handle? You don't decide what the child support family court does. So if you're taking for an adjustment and they choose to change it, it could work in his favor, but it could work in yours. So
my thoughts exactly. Yeah. If it's that much of a hardship, then take it back to court and see if they reduce it.
I agree.
But I'm not just going to do it.
As someone who put their child's father on child support, a lot of the times I see people talk about how child support is for bitter baby mothers and not and for absent fathers, and it's not for because your relationship ended, right? But what people fail to realize, a lot of the times when a relationship ends, that other parent decides, oh, I don't have to do anything else. If I'm not with you, I'm not going to take care of my child. Okay, well, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the white man in our business. That's what's going to happen.
Not the white man.
That's what I was told. My child father told me I was putting the white man in our business.
What I want is what I get. Sorry. That just popped into my mind. I'm sorry,
y'all. It kick in every now and again.
Every now and again.
Every now and again. I appreciate a little bit of it. But no, you're not wrong. If you are doing it for the fact of looking out for your children, then cool. And he just gonna have to suck it up. Why should you be the one over here? If you have the children 85% of the time and he only got them for 15% of the time, why should he not be contributing more? Because if it was the other way around, he wouldn't have hesitated.
Yeah.
So no, you're not wrong. If you're looking out for your kids and they no bitter type shit, that's what you did.
Yeah.
No, sis, you're not wrong. Take his ass to court. I wouldn't reduce a motherfucking thing. They can afford vacations and shit y'all can't. Now, it could very well be a money management thing that has happened.
Yeah.
But in this case, that's not what it sounds like. It sounds like they're making more. His 1 income is more than your 2 income.
Right.
But y'all are supporting the bulk of the bills. And there's somebody who has been through that. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Wholeheartedly.